am not a Barbie doll. I had grown up my whole life naive to the fact that the way women had been presented to me throughout my whole childhood is not what women really look like. And definitely not what I look like. Growing up is hard because when I was young, I didn't realize any different. I thought girls were supposed to look like Barbie dolls with voluptuous curves and beautiful hair. But I came to see that I wasn't like the dolls that I'd been playing with and dressing up for so long. And other people took notice too, telling me I was too fat, too thin, too pale, too undoll-like. And it hurt. But I was still happy because I had faith that I could do great things with my life, and I hung on to that faith for a while. Felt normal for a while. Yeah, I had insecurities, but I had things that made me happy in life too, like school and friends. Although I never seemed to get much attention from boys, which made me feel like something was wrong with me because society had taught me my whole life that I needed a man's approval to be considered pretty or beautiful. And when I didn't get the approval, I craved so much. I thought it was all my fault. That I wasn't good enough for a man to want me because I didn't look like the dolls I'd been playing with, or the women in magazines or on TV. I just looked like plain old me, and it wasn't enough. I did everything that everyone always told me to. Be coy, be nice, be happy. And I looked how everyone else wanted me to look. I did whatever I could to look and pretty. But it didn't work. I felt there was no way out and I could never be beautiful enough for society to love me. I took my life because with all my hope and faith gone, I felt that my life wasn't worth living. Without the acceptance of others, what was the point? I wasn't a Barbie doll. I didn't know what to do. I felt helpless. Throughout my whole life, I had been conditioned to think that I was supposed to look some specific way. But the way that women had been portrayed to me was unrealistic. No one can look like a Barbie doll. At least not whenever they're alive. I couldn't come to terms with the fact that people couldn't see me like I wish that they could have seen me. Which is thin, or having long, beautiful hair, or being flawless. But being flawless isn't possible. Not in life. My dreams and aspirations didn't matter to me anymore. Whether I got a good grade on a test, or whether I could run a mile in 9 minutes, it didn't matter anymore. Nothing mattered. Because even if I could do those things, I still wasn't flawless. I still wasn't good enough, and I never could be. So, I took my life. Now I am a doll. Stiff, lifeless, and empty. Am I pretty enough now?